Alright. What's going on? Get all the audio and everything and such. Run through. Should be fine. Okay. I basically have no one to test the audio, so I'm having to trust the audio is good. Mute this. Okay, and looks like we're set up. Just count down whenever you're ready. So pause. Yep, just count down when you're ready. Mute this. Okay, and alright, just count down whenever you're ready.
Ready to go, yeah?
Yep, just count down when you're ready.
Alright, well, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, I'm scoagogo, and this is on Diamond Any %. So, obviously glitches, whole point of the marathon. The first thing you saw me do there was set my options. I basically just set the text speed to go faster. I turned off battle animations just to make all the battles go faster. And I also turned on an option called L=A. It doesn't really do anything for the game itself. It just allows me to have an extra A input to match through text faster. So, it's just for my benefit more than anything else. So, I've picked the girl, right, so, whatever gender you choose, the opposite gender is given to the professor's assistant. So, since I've chosen girl, professor's assistant will be the boy. The boy has less dialogue than the girl does, so it's just faster to take the girl. You might have noticed, you might not have, both myself and my rival both have one character names. That's just for text scrolling purposes. So throughout this run you'll see me be following, it probably won't be noticeable for a bit, but I'm following a specific movement path. And that is to avoid getting random encounters. So obviously the whole point of Pokemon is whenever you go into grass, you have the potential of getting an encounter, fight them, level up, and all that. I won't be doing that. at all. Any encounters I get in this run are completely unintentional. So, by following the same movement path that I'm going to be following, I will never get any encounters. So I'm doing that through RNG manipulation, and to achieve this, I had to start my game at a specific date, at a specific time, and then just before where the run started, there's like a TV screen kind of thing, your character's watching a TV program, and whenever you press A on a specific frame, it will give you the same seed, which I check by looking at the trainer ID, as you saw whenever the run had started. So with the same seed, all of my RNG outcomes except battles will be the same as long as my movement is the same. So for this run, we are going to be using Chimchar, fire type starter. So the reason we can't actually manipulate battles is just because of how the RNG for the battles themselves work. Unlike Platinum and Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the way they work is if you enter the battle on the same frame and you always do the same things in the battle, you will always get the exact same outcomes. This game is different because the battle RNG advances every frame that you're in the battle. So it's like if you were going to manipulate it, you'd need frame perfect inputs everywhere. Another difference to a lot of the other Pokemon games is the AI of everything in this game is completely random. There is no rhyme or reason to any move that the enemy uses, which is very good in some scenarios and really bad in other scenarios, because it means you can get away with a lot of really stupid stuff that you shouldn't be able to get away with, but it also means you die in places that you really shouldn't die. So every fight truly is luck of the draw. But that's just how it is whenever you run an RPG, I guess. So I also have the chat open. So if anyone has any questions about the run as I'm going forward, I'll try and read chat and answer. So in addition to the encounters, or rather lack of, I can also manipulate the stats of my Chimchar. So I will always have the same Chimchar. I can't remember the IVs offhand, but they're good. Like, I have a good Chimchar, and the IVs determine many different things. It determines like stat growth and stuff, and also the type of a move called Hidden Power. Hidden Power is, well, it's listed as a normal type move. But the type that it actually is determined by your Pokemon's IVs. So my specific IVs give me a hidden power of Grass, which is extremely beneficial to this run. Because I have a Fire type, I'm already at a disadvantage against the first gym, which is a Rock type. But because I have hidden power Grass, I can just absolutely shred through it. Hidden power also helps in other places. So because I have Chimchar, the fire type, my rival that you've been seeing pop up every now and then has the water type Piplup. And obviously Hidden Power Grass again helps with killing that. We will only fight the rival once in this run. And we will also only be doing 2 gyms in this run. So that's just a testament to how little of the game you actually play. But you do one big massive glitch at the end and it's very fun. It's also a little hard to execute, and I will save for it because it's not easy to mess up, but I don't trust myself to do it correctly. So because this is a marathon run, I am going to be safer than usual. I'm normally very risky about these runs. I currently have 4th place, and world record is only like 40 seconds faster than 4th. So you have to take like every risk under the sun because of the random AI, it makes getting good times kind of difficult. A lot of grinding involved. So into the Pokemart. I normally wouldn't do this in an actual run. I normally would just skip the Paralyze Heal. Because it's an unlikely scenario that you actually have to use the Paralyze Heal in the first place. So I just generally skip it in actual runs and hope for the best. But as this is a marathon run and we don't want to die or lose a bunch of time for no apparent reason, it's best to just be safe and take it. So the reason I do get the Paralyze Heal is there's a fight later on, near the very end of the run actually, against the gym leader Gardenia, the grass type gym leader. She has a Roserade which I have to do 2 turns against. It's also a speed tie, so in some scenarios it'll only get 1 turn against me, in other scenarios it'll get 2. Because our speed values are equal, it's a 50-50 chance on who gets to move first. So ideally, it only ever gets 1 turn. So it's always guaranteed to get 1. But it's just with the way it works that I need to lower its defense before I kill it. There's not really much you can do about that. But what it has is a move called Stun Spore, which paralyzes you, cuts your speed, and gives you the opportunity, or has the chance to just make you not do anything that turn. I personally think paralysis in comparison to a lot of the other status effects is a little bit too strong maybe, but who am I to judge? So this is where we get caught, or how we get, where we get taught how to catch, if I can get my words out. So Lucas here will be catching the greatest Pokemon to ever grace the planet, Bidoof. There's a few other things I'll probably be explaining throughout the run, one of which is about to happen. During these text boxes after this Bidoof is caught, the RNG will be advancing. Normally it doesn't advance in text boxes, but there are some that it does advance in. So I need to mash quickly. So I'm gonna just make sure I don't miss the window. It's a very, very lenient window. So you'll see in the bottom right of the text boxes, sometimes I get like the little arrow thing flash up and other times I don't. If it doesn't show up, I've cleared the text box frame perfectly. However, if I don't, I have not cleared it frame perfectly, and I lose like a couple frames, which is the end of the world. Should really be resetting over that gap. So I did mash fast enough. The way you know if you don't is on the very last tile there, you get a Bidoof. Bidoof encounter. So this is one of the reasons the random AI really, really sucks. This Starly has Growl, which lowers your attack, and seeing as we only have a physical move at the moment, it's detrimental. Quick attack. Okay. Now on an actual run, because of the random AI, I'd risk this and just go for it and hope that it uses Growl or Tackle instead of Quick Attack. But marathon run can't do that this game. So we didn't actually get any Growls, which is really good actually. Had this been an actual run and I risked that Growl or Tackle thing there, that fight would have been really, really good. But the fact I had to heal is really bad. But I'm insanely critical about the turns and the fights in this game because, you know, everything's so random and you want to save as much time as you can. So because of the extremely random nature of the game, critical hits are like amazing in this, because especially in the early game you have like a lot of fights where you're hitting your enemy multiple times, and because that you've more opportunities for crits, right? But another thing, at least how I end up playing, is I always play around lower HP, so it means if I get crit, I almost certainly I will die under like any circumstance. So I should point out the little Chimchar here has an ability called Blaze. What that does is whenever I'm at 33% or under, so 1/3 or under of my maximum HP, my fire type moves get a boost. Now that Bidoof, had I been in Blaze, is a 50% chance to just one-shot. But we didn't have Blaze there, so didn't get that chance, unfortunately. So this Shinx is a range. I'm not sure what it is. You're pretty likely to kill it, and we are definitely going to. So I heal here, even though there's no way that Shinx is going to kill me. It does 3 HP if it hits me. But the reason I heal there is because if I didn't, I'd have to heal out of battle. It's faster to heal in battle than out of battle, and what this does is it sets me up better for the next section. So, we've made it up to the main big city, or at least the first big city that you'll find in the run. So we've been told that our rival here is in the trainer school. So he's memorizing, he's learning stuff. But it's all stuff is for new players, but anyone who's ever played a Pokemon game before will know everything. See, if you look at the right hand side of my screen, you'll see 2 trainers. We are going to go fight them. They are completely optional, but we're going to fight them because these 2 trainers, if you beat them both, they give you hidden power. So it's very, very good. Just fight them. And because the amount of time you save with hidden power is actually more than the time you lose doing the fights to get it, it's worth it. These 2 Abras are insanely good to get critical hits on. Like, ridiculously good. Some of the best crits you can possibly get are these guys. We're gonna hope we crit this guy here. Speed up the battle. That's gonna be a crit, calling it. Damn it. I always think that crits, just because the roll is always... I always seem to get really good rolls against that Abra. But... I always think it crits, but then I'm always just really disappointed whenever the HP bar just stops. So we get hidden power here. TM10. Need to look up there. So we're gonna teach it to Chimchar here. Over Taunt, because we don't need Taunt. If I was being optimal about this, I would have healed first. I'm going to heal for safety. In an actual run, I wouldn't heal there. I It's just that I can die to a crit, and, you know, crit's only a 6.25% chance to happen. But it'd be the one time in a marathon I didn't heal, and it would happen and I'd die, so... You know, rather just avoid the possibility of it happening altogether. This is where you'll see me do a little bit stranger movement, like bonking into that NPC there. What that does is it aligns the RNG, because it's very hard to talk to all of these clients frame perfectly. So what we do is we run into NPCs until they move out of our way, and that realigns the RNG well enough so that you're continuing from the same point over and over again, so it doesn't require frame perfect inputs. Because otherwise you'd have to talk to the 3 clowns and that guy frame perfectly. But if you do talk to them, because you can hear each individual bonk whenever you run into them. Yeah, and if you heard 2 wee bonks there, that's really good, because it means you talk to them fast. If you only hear 1, it's like, oh, you got away with it there. But 2 is always better to hear. More for personal satisfaction than anything. But here's the one and only rival fight we're going to be doing in this run. So depending on what happens here, determines how it's going to go. So he used quick attack, which is actually very good. If I crit, it would be really good. There we go. I might not have to heal for Rourke, actually. 26. I don't need to at the moment. So because I didn't get any Growls there, I wouldn't have gotten Growl anyway because of the crit. I can use Scratch turn 1 here. If it Growls, you have to use Hidden Power twice. But by using Scratch and then Hidden Power, we skip 1 super effective text box. The Growl there is actually better. And healing before there was actually really fast. These are more text boxes where RNG is advancing, so I'm gonna mash. Doing more bonking into NPCs. And this very nice man is going to give us Rock Smash, which we are going to use not only just to advance through the game, but we are actually going to use it in battles. Because it is a very beneficial move. Rock Smash has a 50% chance to lower the defense of your enemy. That'll become in really handy if we get it on the Mars fight. So I'll go quiet here for a second. You will find I'm quiet during the movement because it is pretty hard. That might be RNG manipulate. I don't know actually. Yeah. Damn. I got really unlucky there with the turn frames. So because I accidentally turn framed there, the girl got a chance to look around her, or around I guess, and that advanced the RNG. The thing I hate about this though is if you mess up in the mine, you get loads of encounters. Three. On average, you only get like 2, I guess. If you get any more, then we're unlucky. So there is one other thing you can do at the extended minute that I'm not going to be able to showcase, and didn't think I'd be able to showcase, because it is harder to do. Is you can manipulate spinners. Spinners are effectively trainers that just look around themselves, like just look around everywhere, seeing what's what, I guess. But if they see you, they battle you, so it's completely RNG if you get past them. But if you pull off Extend and Manip, then it's not RNG, you can manipulate it. I don't need to heal again, just being safe. In this menu, we're going to teach Rock Smash as well. Don't use Scratch anymore, so get rid of that. We picked up an escape rope about 30 or so seconds ago, so we're using that to get out. So I no longer need to follow perfect movement. Because we have a superior Pokemon, we don't need to fight these guys. They made those bridges there specifically for people who choose Charmander. Why did I say Charmander? Wow, Chimchar. Same thing. I just offended every Generation 1 fan ever. So this is where Hidden Power just really, really shines. We are under-leveled, but can one-shot 2 out of 3 of Rourke's Pokemon. The other we 3-shot, only because Rourke uses potions because he's annoying. Our nature gives us plus speed, so we outspeed the Onix. Like, it allows us to also outspeed Cranidos. Like, the plus speed is amazing here. Ideally, we get leered. From this Cranidos. I really don't want, Headbutt. Although I could crit. Nope. Leer? Pursuit? Leer. Good. I agree, Charmander is trash. What are you talking about? Chimchar and Charmander are obviously the exact same Pokemon. They both have fire tails, that makes them the same Kappa. There we go. So, Rourke down. Now, if I had kept the Extended Manip there, I would not do what I'm about to do. I'm about to go to the Pokemart and buy repels, which I wouldn't need to do because my RNG manipulation would still be active and I would still be avoiding encounters with it. But because I suck, I can't do that, so I have to go over here. Walk of Shame. Talk to these guys and they're like, wow, you really suck because you can't move properly. You suck at doing easy movement. So, Extreme Walk of Shame here to get the repels, which we will be using quite a bit, but yeah, I absolutely think we are going to be getting another firefighting in Generation 8, as much as I really don't want it to be, because we've already had like 50 billion of them. Blaziken. I do enjoy Blaziken, however, my personal favourite Pokemon of all time is Turtwig, so mainly because he was my first. I mean, oh wow, really? Thank you, NPC. Well, you do like Chikorita, you concede it's garbage. Chikorita's the best, dude. What are you talking about? Your favourite's always been Zapdos. I prefer Articuno out of the 3 birds. So here we're meeting our evil team of the game, Team Galactic. They're really cool people. Hey, Jim Freak. Yeah, they let bullies in now. So if Turtwig's a good little boy here, he will use tackle on this Zubat. She does do, and he lands the hit. What a little good boy. I got a critical hit. Thank you for wasting my time, good sir. I still maintain that Team Galactic are the second best team of all the Pokemon games. So we hit level 14, so we get a vastly superior Pokemon now. The wonderful Monferno. We won't even be able to see Infernape. That's just how good we are at the game. So we're learning Mach Punch here over Hidden Power. You know that move we worked so hard to get? It's gone now. That's not sad at all, because what Mach Punch does is it has priority. And some of the Team Galactic runs have a Pokemon called Glameow, which has a move called Fake Out, which makes you flinch. And that just renders you useless. But if you use a move of higher or the same priority, but you have higher speed, so if your move has higher priority, you'll move first, but if both moves have the same priority, it goes down to speed. You'll move first. So that, it's more of a safety thing. It's one of the safety things I do actually take in this run. So this is the first spinner, which saw me. Phenomenal. I see there she just turned to see me. That would be a reset in a run. But she only has one Pokemon. She has the absolute god of the region. Bidoof. What a legend. If I had extended manipulation, that wouldn't be possible unless I messed up the movement. So, get out of my way, Sarah. You're not important to me. This is, honestly, I think one of the most pointless passages in the entire game. I don't get why it exists. So here's another spinner. Maybe this one will be nice enough. There we go, she was nice, she didn't see me. Or she's blind, either way. Either way, it benefits us, so it doesn't matter. So you have to talk to this little girl. Team Galactic are bullying her dad, and that's obviously really sad, so we're gonna help. So what we're doing now is we're running back into Floroma Town to help a different guy that's not her dad. So what happens if you go to the Valley Windworks, you'll be met with a guy with a Glameow, you fight him, but you need a key to get in because he locks it, and the key is back here. So what we do is we get the key here, but you need to talk to the girl to trigger the event to come here to get the key, right? Otherwise we just come straight here and fight them, but we need to talk to the girl first. You also saw me get the Pecaberry. We're going to equip that, and that'll help in the Mars fight, one of Team Galactic's 3 commanders. She is a Zubat that uses Toxic, and that is detrimental. It's so annoying. And because of the AI, random AI, you don't know if it's going to use it or not, so you can't really do an awful lot about it, you know? So we fought one of them, and now the other one's like, wow, my friend sucks, so now I'm gonna do better. But what he doesn't know is that he also sucks. So we're also gonna destroy him. Although, granted, I don't know how you're gonna take over the world with a level 11 Zubat, but hey, you do you. That's gonna crit, by the way. Oh. It did burn, which is really, really slow. That actually helped, though. You want to go into the Mars fight, especially if you skip the P.E.K.K.A. Berry, with as high HP as possible. Astonish does 3 HP. Because of the burn, it cuts its attack, so it only did 1 HP. You still like to go into Mars with as high HP as you possibly can. But if you're me and you take risks, you don't pick up the P.E.K.K.A. Berry, and you just hope that Mars doesn't use Toxic. So we've been given some amazing honey. We care so much about it. So now we're going to go to the Valley Windworks. We can't go up north because there's galactic people there. So instead, we're going to go over here and help that little girl's dad. So this is one of the instances where Mach Punch is useful. Because Glameow has Fake Out. Now, this is where AI being random is actually good. If you don't get Mach Punch, it has the potential to just not use Fake Out. But it's like a 50-50 chance or something, and it loses an entire turn, and it's honestly safer if you just teach Mach Punch. Another instance where Mach Punch is useful is it allows you to outspeed things that are faster than you, which will be showcased in hopefully the next fight. So I have Reflex there. I nearly didn't equip this because I haven't had to equip the P.E.K.K.A. Berry since the last marathon run I did of this game, which was a very, very long time ago. So the reason I said hopefully the next fight is because this guy is a spinner. Got past him, so it's all good. So Mars. This fight's annoying. This is like the biggest reset fight that you can, other than the first Star League fight, this is probably the biggest reset point for world record attempts. And it's in the latter half of the run. So it's not good. This is the Zubat I was talking about. The random AI, don't know what it's going to use. There's possible to two-shot this. It's a very difficult range to get, so I'm automatically not getting it. Toxic Miss is good. Just missed it. Bite. Okay, so we get away with no Toxic. Which means I keep the P.E.K.K.A. Berry, which is good, because it means I don't have to go through all the dialogue, but there are places later that you can get poisoned. Roserade, Gardenia's Roserade has Poison Sting. Faint Attack, good, didn't get Fake Out. So, Rock Smash, we're going to hope we get the defense drop here. Nope. It's 50% chance in the Hat Button in like 4 runs. Really, really dumb. This tune is absolutely amazing, by the way. So we've defeated Mars. So if we were still going with Extended Manip there, those text boxes between Team Galactic leaving and you beating Mars, RNG's advancing there, and because of that spinner, you have to match fast. But it's not an issue because we're bad and don't have Extended. So we're going to leave the Valley Windworks, and now we're going to go proceed up north. There's absolutely no reason for me to heal here other than pure paranoia about dying. So, leave me be. Got away with that. That was a very stupid risk to take. Not gonna lie. But we got past the final spinner. He's the worst one to hit because he has 4 Pokemon. And it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 8 turn fight. And with the slow battle engine of Diamond and Pearl, it's ridiculous that you might actually have to suffer through that. This Patrice fight is terrible, so I'm gonna be really, like, focusing on this. Just to see how this goes. Because hopefully it'll be fine. Spark, Chansey, good. Crit wasn't amazing. Don't kill Chansey. Maybe it is a good thing I healed. Bide? No. Ah, actually, no, that's good. Normally you want Bide, but with Chansey down, you really don't. Spark me, no, no, no. Bad. No, 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 bad. Damn. God, stop. We did get the Ember off. That's Mach Punch range, so I'm just gonna go with Mach Punch to remove the speed thing on paralysis. So you could... Some people are probably being like, wow, this is where the Paralyze heal is useful, right? No, Charl heals you in between all these fights. So, it's all good. So these Abras pose absolutely 0 threat to you. They can kill you in any way. Although they both have hidden power, which is super effective on Chansey, but not super effective on you. So you want to hit you to skip the super effective text. Damn. Okay. 1 on me is fine. Chansey going for a different one than me. You crit but didn't kill! Really? You could have been the absolute champion of the run, Chansey. That would have made up for you dying last time. You couldn't do it, could you? Okay, at least Egg Bomb hit. Bad scenarios were missed and times like that, and you've had to go with the extra turn. So Flame Wheel? You know Mach Punch, that really good move that we taught over the other really good move? Yeah, it's gone now for an even better move. Now I have Flame Wheel, which is phenomenal. It's good. Trust me. All of our problems are just non-existent now that we have this. So Charles gone. Charles doesn't even give us a thank you gift. So, now that we've done all that, to the gym. We are now in Eterna City. So this is a maze gym, and I don't know how to do it, so I don't know where the trainers are. Oh, would you look at that? I find her. Why has that happened? Damned. I'm just really good at mazes. So the even better move that we have now, Flame Wheel, is just gonna annihilate this gym. Like, just nothing even stands a chance. Like, sit down. Because we're over-leveled, we're faster than everything, and we have the best move in the game. Right. So she gives us a hint. I don't know where they are. Oh wow, are those the two boulders she was talking about? Wow. So good at this. I just am annihilating this gym right now. That even better move that we have isn't going to be used all the time. Because we're dumb, so we don't know how to use it all the time. No, but for real. This Budu, the Budu that we just killed is level 14. This Budu that's about to come out is level 13. It's weak enough to be killed by Ember, and Ember is less letters than Flame Wheel, so we save a couple frames. That is the entire reason. But you know what? Those couple of frames allow world records to happen.
Scott, you might want to check your mic.
Nah, we're all good.
You good? Okay. Just making sure.
My apologies about that. My mum came in to talk to me. Perfection and timing. There's that scenario I was talking about. And it did get the 2 turns on me, but no stun sports, we're all good. So I had to use Leer to lower its defense to allow this to kill. It did outspeed me, it did use Poison Sting, and it got poison. So that was unfortunate, but it doesn't matter because we're better. So Gardenia down. It's one of the final fights. We only have like 5 more fights to do. And so my apologies about no commentary. There's also not very much to, you know, talk about there, because you just kind of go about and beat stuff up, you know. So we have one more main story thing to do. The bike man has been taken hostage by Team Galactic, so we need to go save him, but we don't know that, because you don't go into the bike store, unless you're curious, but we know that because we're smart. So here we meet Cynthia. Cynthia is the Pokemon League champion, but she doesn't tell you that. She never does until you show up and she's like, "Hi, it's me." But she gives us Cut, which conveniently we need to get through there. And to be able to use Cut in the overworld, you need to kill, or not kill, God, you need to defeat Gardenia. You don't kill Gardenia. My God. I mean, you can if you want to, but I advise against it. How would every Pokemon trainer in the world not know who the League Champion is? Because we're stupid. Precisely. We are incredibly dumb. We're just a teenager, bro. Didn't get Fake Out from that Glamyar. You don't have Mag Punch there, so you can get rid of the possibility. You just have to hope it doesn't use it. I've been very lucky with that recently. These guys still trying to take over the world with level 13 wormholes. It's not working too well for them, I don't think. But you never will know. Maybe one day they'll rise up and destroy us all. So, 3 more fights, boys. Let's go. You wonder how a level 13 Wurmple would fare against your average adult man. I don't think too well is the answer. I mean, I'm not even an adult. I'm still 3 years away from being an adult. But, you know, I can't compare myself in a fight against a Wurmple. I don't think I'd win personally, but mainly because I'd be like, I like Wurmple as a Pokemon, so I wouldn't want to, you know, kick it or hit it or anything. 2 more! This guy doesn't have cool music, he just has regular music because he's bad. You bet in some stage in the Pokemon universe there's been a Pokemon that attacked and killed a human. Probably. And humans probably kill tons of Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, they eat some of them, so... Right, so that guy was bad, he didn't have cool music. But this girl here, Jupiter, she's another one of the commanders. She has cool music! You're right, I am doing a speedrun. I'm doing so very successfully, if I may say so myself. That was a lot of syllables. What's the record? The record is 57:21 by PokeGuy. Burn! I've never gone burn there before. I'm not gonna leer, I'm just gonna go straight for another flame wheel. I actually don't know what to do if you burn. Smoke screen, that's bad. It doesn't matter what happens this turn, I might miss. I hit 2 smoke screens. Imagine having TikTok, lol. I have a Game Boy Advance. I don't know if that really counts. So, you can't compare this marathon time against the world record time. Because... I didn't include, like, the startup time, all, like, the intro and stuff, so you have to add, like, 1:30 to the time I get to figure out what it would be if it was a normal run. I'm not even close to getting my 3rd badge, but you're about to find out. So, what this guy does is he's like, hey, go underground and do stuff, and he wants to teach us, but we're really, really nice. So we say no, and we run away. We only get that because we're literally not allowed to leave the city unless we get it. So we save the bike man, so he gives us a bike for free. We don't need to, like, you know, buy it or anything. Who would ever do that? Oh no, all of these extra text boxes. So, you're about to see the one and only glitch that is in this run. And I'm going to save. Anyone who's ever played Gen 4 will recognize the signature. Saving a lot of data text box. Right, now for the glitch. And things are going to be a little bit weird, and I'll explain it while the credits are playing, because I need to focus to be able to do it. Okay, those tweaks were insane. I would kill to get that on an actual run, dude. Like, I'd actually kill to get those tweaks on an actual run. Wow! would literally kill to get that. Those were so good. Right, so I'll try my best to explain it now. So, the game is loaded in 16 by 16 chunks, right? And in between these chunks are things called load lines. If you cross the load lines in a certain order at a high speed, the game freaks out, doesn't know where you're trying to go, and just puts you in a place of glitches. And right now we are walking in what is called Void. So, like, the game just freaks out, puts you in white places, dark places, the wrong place, you know? Because it's so good. So now we're in the Pokemon League, don't worry about it, this is how the game's supposed to be played. I don't really know what you're talking about right now. This is, like, completely intended. You're meant to be in a dark void of nothingness whenever you're in the Pokemon League. And now we take one more step, and we've beaten the game. We are now in the Hall of Fame. They just kind of forgot to turn the lights on, because they didn't think we'd be here so quick. I've never gotten a shiny while speedrunning now. So, time is whenever the screen goes black here. Just now. So I timed that to be a 59:08, which for a marathon run with a spinner is very good. I'm unbelievably happy with that. So yeah, the whole thing of that game is just play until you get to the bike, and then just absolutely destroy the game. That's the only game you can do that in. You can't do it to the same extent in Platinum. So yeah, that was Pokemon Diamond in under 1 hour. If you guys want to learn more about that run, you can join the Pokemon Speedrunning Discord, ask questions there, watch the record and the top 5 runs. You can contact me if you want about the run. I'd be happy to explain it more. So yeah, that's that. And you can chill and watch credits. Is Pokemon Pearl slower? No. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl for this category are the exact same. The only difference in the entire run for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl is because you don't actually use Dialga and Palkia and Glitchless. You get a Lucky Egg and use Infernape for the entire game. On Spear Pillar, whenever you are talking about the legendaries, Dialga is referred to as the deity of time, and Palkia is referred to as the deity of space and dimensions. That's just more text. So Diamond is faster by like 10 frames or something, if that. So I mean, it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
Alright, well, good. It works to unmute your mic. What's going on, guys? Okay, so up next we have Elder Scrolls. I didn't capitalize that, and that's kind of annoying me, but I'll fix that in a second. But next up we have Elder Scrolls Anthology, where we're going to have, I believe it's like from 1 to 5. I don't really remember how many Elder Scrolls games there is right now, not counting the online. But we're gonna be set up here shortly. We're gonna put some music on, for you guys. You guys enjoy the music and the audio.